Hello everyone, this is Vishakha Darak from Poddar Ayurvedic Medical College, Mumbai. So far, we have looked upon some of the common lifestyle mistakes we commit and ways to improve these through Ayurveda. And to some extent, it has been beneficial to you guys and you have been improving it all. In the same way, we have come up with a topic today which will be of especially of utmost importance to the youth. Today, we will be talking about the role of sprouted grains in our daily protein intake. Is using sprouted grains as a substitute to high protein stuff right or wrong choice? Today, we see that most of the young people who exercise regularly or go to the gym are recommended by their dietitian or fitness trainer an inclusion of sprouted grains in their diet as a source of protein. And most of the times, this is because this is considered that sprouted grains gives you a lot of nutrition in less span of time. But have you ever wondered what effect will eating sprouted grains every day have on our body? Is it correct nutritionally and from the point of view of one's health to recommend the same amount of sprouted grains to people of all age groups and with different fitness goals? Today, we will throw light on all these questions and will dive deeper into the concept of consuming sprouted grains as a source of protein. So, before getting into the core of the concept, let's be sure to subscribe to our channel if you haven't subscribed yet, and yes, do watch the video completely. So, the sprouted grains we normally consume or are included in the diet plan by any fitness enthusiast are matki, mung, chana, rajma, pea, urad. Most often, these sprouted grains are seen as an alternative to eating meat for the people who are strictly vegetarian or vegan. Obviously, because these food gives you sufficient amount of proteins or macronutrients. And yes, sprouted grains do contain high amount of protein in comparatively. Neither we are saying that the advice you receive from your gym trainers or the nutritionist is wrong, nor we are denying the fact that sprouted grains do have a high amount of protein. But the only thing we need you to think upon is it necessarily useful to all the people? Here the most important fact comes into picture, that is the digestive fire capacity. The acceptability of these macronutrients and proteins differ from person to person according to their digestive system. But many of the times we don't take this fact into consideration and we end up recommending or consuming the same proportion of these sprouted grains which is classically given to all the people. And this is where we go wrong. And now here comes the role of Ayurveda. According to Ayurveda, an average person should not consume excessive amount of sprouted grains, which means that every person should consume this according to his or her body requirement and digestive system. This is because these grains aggravate the three dosha in the body, that is Vata, Pitta and Kapha. As a cumulative effect of these three elements, what happens is firstly, the digestion is disturbed in our body. That is, these grains are very hard to digest. And secondly, what happens is these are harmful to our eyes. Similarly, continued intake may lead to inflammation, edema, which leads to heart problems, hemorrhoids, piles, which causes constipation, indigestion, vomiting, colic, heartburn, etc. Now you would say that I have been eating these for so many days, but I haven't felt any pain yet, or I haven't experienced any symptoms mentioned. Here the only thing you need to keep in mind is that these symptoms will not show its effect immediately, but definitely after a chronic period of time. You may not feel the symptoms at this very stage, but definitely you would face them over the coming years, because of the accumulation of these small impurities and buildup of these symptoms which occur at a chronic stage. Ultimately, in the old age, problems like heart disorders, fat metabolism disorders, joint problems, stomach and digestive disorders occur. Therefore, any habit would not show its good effect or bad effect immediately. But if the habit is inappropriate, definitely in the near future it would create some distortion. Therefore, in order to get proper nourishment and improve your stamina, the right way is to exercise and have a proper amount of diet. This is the only key to lead a healthy lifestyle. Thank you.